The stress test for the Israel government begins soon. On July 15, the Defense Forces advanced a plan to build 3,412 new apartments in the West Bank along the strategic E1 highway, which links the East Jerusalem to the rest of the West Bank. This allows the project to advance to Israel's higher planning committee, which will then endorse the project and proceed with the tender process. The Prime Minister Netanyahu supported, but somehow it has been frozen at that time. But now it is not surprising for us, but vital for you to remember that the new Israeli Prime Minister also have the expansionist view, and the project has started. This emphasizes that the intention of the great strategy, regardless who is in power in Israel. It is likely that the Prime Minister will proceed the building up new E1 settlements as well as the others in West Bank, despite the criticism from left-wing parties in the coalition and international community. The polls indicate that if let's say the left parties will choose to terminate this coalition in the new election, it's likely that the right-wing parties will be elected. They know the risks, and I am sure that when they started the coalition, they know what they are signing for. So I do not expect that they will reject this for sure. They will just put some remarks to this, but they will not reject the project. It is certain that it will somehow anger the Palestinians and will provoke the unrest in future. And at that time, it will be a really very challenging situation. It will create a challenging situation for these four Arab origin coalition members, how to behave or how to take position in this coalition. Despite the United States have recognized the view that the Israel settlements in the West Bank are illegal, Washington opts to act neutral in this matter. But more settlements in future will increase the clashes, and this will put pressure on Washington to voice its concerns loudly. We have to understand that the expansionist strategy is not a political choice in Israel, but a grand strategy of the Israel state. As long as the population is expected to lean on the right-wing parties in coming years, and we have discovered in our previous programs, and the proportion of the Haredi Jews will increase among the population, the new settlements will only get pace in future. There is no consensus between or among the Muslim countries, and the Israel knows that unless there is a consensus among the Muslim countries, then and only then the Palestinians have a great chance. The UAE mused its voice against such settlements since it created diplomatic ties with Israel, and Saudi Arabia is very much silent on the matter, although they have implied to start relations with Israel. In this regard, we think that there are only three countries which could unite the Muslim countries, which are Egypt, Turkey, and Iran. However, since I'm a Turkish, I'm going to create or say something about Turkey. For all those programs that I have been developing or making, I always say that Turkey has to rectify the economy, rectify the democracy, and rectify the judge or the justice system. Unless we do them, by starting today even, if possible, the future, or already started, we are starting to see that the future is bringing enormous opportunities to Turkey before its feet. And if you want to grab them, we have to recover economy, democracy, and justice right now. Unless we do, we have no chance to grab those chances in future. And this is coming maybe in each 100 years before your feet. So let's see how Turkey is going to behave on these matters. But I strongly believe that unless we do, we have no chance. So if you like this video, please press the like button underneath the screen and subscribe yourself to our channel. Have a nice day. Bye.